Thanks for joining St. George News at 8. I'm Scott Beadle. The Bryan Head fire continues to grow. The winds picked up overnight and spread the fire once again. That blaze is now to Mammoth Creek, where officials say evacuations have begun. Late Thursday afternoon, the anticipated change in winds caused more growth. By 10 p.m., the fire was reported to be about 17,000 acres, and by Friday morning, it had spread to nearly 28,000. The total number of structures lost is up to 13 residences and 8 outbuildings. Fire is only about 5% contained, and most of that is in the Bryan Head area. Evacuations at Panguitch Lake have begun as that fire moves closer to the area and is threatening several cabins, officials say. The Garfield County Sheriff's Office is in the process of evacuating residents from at least 400 cabins, while about 200 more are under serious threat. Highway 143 remains closed from Parowan to the junction of Highway 148 near Cedar Breaks National Monument. The Dixie National Forest has issued a road and trail closure as well to prevent the public from entering that fire area. For a full list of closures, you can visit our website, stgeorgenews.com. If you've ever wondered if you're related to someone famous or if those family rumors about some distant relations are true, you can find out at the new Family Search Center in St. George, which officially opens on Tuesday.
You are the first group to be involved in the activity in this great building.
When we find out about our ancestors passed on before us, we understand more what they went through. We also understand more why our parents did what they did. If there was a drought or there was the plague or something that went through, we understand. That's the reason. We want to find out about our ancestors and get connected with them. Also, genealogy, a lot of people think it's just with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but it is not. Genealogy is the number one hobby really worldwide. People love it.
So the technology here is really up to date, and it's all touch screens and interactive. I love the Xbox kind of a feel where you can bring kids in and they're familiar with this technology, so it'll bring more of the youth group into this type of research.
What we have here at this Family Search Discovery Center is fabulous. Youth that come in and we have to ask them to leave at night because they don't want to leave. It's wonderful.
The church has long been into family search, connecting generations together. In fact, in the Granite Mountain in Salt Lake City, they have 2.4 million rolls of microfilm. And this building is a center where people can come and find out about their family. And the studies have shown that people who are involved in genealogy have closer family ties. Once you get to know your family, you become closer with your family, and you want to protect that family. And as you know, the Latter-day Saints believe that families can be eternal, and that's one of the concepts that promote the building of this.
The Family Search Center's open house continues Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on both days. The center will officially open on Tuesday. Normal center hours will be Monday, Friday, and Saturday, 9 to 5, and Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. The San Juan County Sheriff's Office is seeking the public's help in locating a missing man. Chris Miller was last seen near the Wilson Arch area north of Monticello. Miller might be hiking in the backcountry of San Juan County, according to a post on the San Juan County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. Details regarding the man's age, vehicle, and hometown were not immediately available. Anyone who has seen or had contact with Miller is asked to contact San Juan County Sheriff's Office at 435-587-2237. Today, the battle over the Senate GOP healthcare plan heads into the next phase, possible negotiations. Right now, the bill to repeal and replace Obamacare does not have enough Republican senators to pass. Kenneth Moten has the latest from Washington.
President Trump at the White House focused on Veterans Affairs Friday.
We've already achieved transformative change at the VA, and believe me, we're just getting started.
Also getting started, negotiations on the Senate GOP healthcare bill. The president telling Fox News it's complicated.
It's a very, very narrow path, but I think we're going to get there.
The Republican plan to replace the Affordable Care Act facing major opposition. Moderates worry it guts Obamacare too much.
This bill that's currently in front of the United States Senate, not the answer.
Several top health and medical groups agree. The March of Dimes saying it's disappointed Senate leadership has failed to protect pregnant women, infants, and families. At least 4 conservatives, including Rand Paul, also coming out strong against the bill.
I didn't run on allowing the death spiral of Obamacare to continue just to subsidize it with taxpayer money.
The bill ends the requirement that everyone must have health insurance, offers tax credits to help Americans buy coverage, but scraps subsidies to lower costs, rolls back the Obamacare expansion of Medicaid, but leaves in place protections for people with pre-existing conditions. That could be a major sticking point for House Republicans who are paying close attention to what's happening in the Senate.
Just like in the House, that is a starting point. It's not the end point.
Further negotiations are expected next week. Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers has your Southern Utah forecast coming up right after this.
The weather tonight is brought to you by AWI Networks, Smarter Internet.
And welcome back, everyone. A good Friday to you. Temperatures out there today in the triple digits once again. As we saw, temperatures close to 110 degrees here in southern Utah. Still having that excessive heat warning in effect all through the weekend, as our temperatures really not going to change too much as we keep our afternoon high temperatures anyway in the triple digits. And Cedar City areas just to our north may keep temperatures in the upper 90s. But anyway you look at it, looks like some very hot and dry weather continuing here over the next several days. Here's a look at those high temperatures in once again. 114 out of Vegas, 113. The high temperature in Mesquite, 95 in Cedar City, 107 in Hurricane, and 109 degrees. Our high temperature today here in St. George. Not quite record though, as our record high for the day is 114. But it looks like it could be a little close to that record high tomorrow with our record high of 111 degrees. And I think we'll shoot for about 109 once again on our Saturday. But it's still going to be some warm nights overnight, especially in Hurricane, Mesquite, and St. George, as temperatures only drop back into the 70s. Looks like low to mid 70s in most areas. Now Cedar City, a little bit cooler, 51 degrees a low temperature as you head into early tomorrow morning, but mainly clear skies as northeast or northwest winds continuing at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now for your Cedar City forecast on our Saturday, again seeing a lot of sunshine throughout the day as our high temperature once again makes it back to the mid 90s. We'll go for a high of 96 in Cedar City with north-northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now St. George and southern Utah, yeah, looking for 109 once again as our high temperature. Lots of sunshine, west-southwest winds about 10 miles per hour. And again, our record high for the day, 111 degrees. It's not going to quite get there, but definitely going to see some record challenging heat continue over the next couple of days as those temperatures across much of southern Utah will stay not only into the triple digit, but also have to worry about that fire danger too, as it's very dry conditions across our area. Sunny and hot weather continues on Sunday, and really just more of the same as we head into early next week. Not a lot of change in our forecast, as temperatures may get eventually back to the low 100s compared to the 110 degree range like we'll see this weekend. But high pressure still controlling our weather. Again, a lot of hot weather here in our Arizona and parts of southern Utah, all the way over to Nevada and California, still seeing that record-breaking or record-challenging heat, and that will continue as we head into the weekend and even into early next week as well. Here's your high temperatures for our Saturday. Again, from Enterprise to Cedar City at 96, partly to mostly cloudy skies as we head to southern Utah, and seeing that temperature around 109 around St. George, 114 in Mesquite, and 107 in Hurricane as we head into our Saturday afternoon. 7-day forecast for Cedar City. Yeah, temperatures mid-90s for the weekend, but early next week we do drop back at least in the low 90s by Wednesday, Thursday. Again, lots of dry weather and sunshine in the forecast. And even as we head to the next 7 days here in St. George, that triple-digit heat continues. May drop back. Hey, look at that. We got a 99 on the board on Thursday, so may drop back into the upper 90s by the middle part or end part of next week. But until then, really, just more of the same. Heat and dry weather, I should say. An excessive heat warning continuing through the weekend as well. But hey, something to look forward to. 99 on the board on Thursday.
Double digits.
Double
It's
digits.
something.
Get out of those triple digits for at least a day or two. But yeah, it looks like it's going to keep up, keep going, keeping on like we've been having over the last several days, really into the weekend and early next week as well.
All right, thanks, Chris. We'd like to announce the winner of our latest contest. Congrats to Lori Salt. She is the winner of $500. We'll be back right after this. Well, the fire in Bryan Head has caused some closures and evacuations. The lake is still open, and both the Balloon Festival and Astronomy Festival are still taking place as planned.
That's good to know.
That is good to know, and a couple of fun things to do this weekend.
That's right.
Thanks for joining us.
Hope you have a great weekend.